Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. This is a video response to my good friend Lawnboyspost1975, aka Dave. Dave had made mention that YouTube and Google, or I guess Google essentially, has decided that video responses are not getting enough, clickage. So when you make a video response, they're saying the percentage of people looking at those video responses from the initial video is like, I think the amount was like 0.04 or 0.004. It was really small. So they said there's really no reason to have it, and you can still make a response and put the person's name in it, but they're obviously not going to get it linked to their video any longer. Maybe they're having problems with it, I don't know. I like the option, so it kind of sucks for me because I do a lot of video responses, but this is his little tribute to the death of video responses as we know them. So he had 10 questions. Let me open up his video so I can answer those questions in order. 10 completely random things I did. So here we go. Question number 1. Last retro system you played. If you've been checking out my videos lately, and I don't know if this would really count as retro, it's kind of a weird answer. The Neo Geo X plays retro type games because they're all emulated and on, SD cards. So that would be it, except the system is fairly new. So I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for, but if it isn't, then the 3DO, I think the last thing I played was Police Knots on the 3DO. Oh no, Sega CD. I played Willy Beamish. I did a video for Willy Beamish. The second question. Last bag of crisps you ate. This has always been a funny word to us Americans, or at least to my dumb ass. When you say crisps, I always think French fries, and I know it's not French fries, right? Well, don't you say fish and chips, right? Chips are French fries, right? Anyhow, crisps are like potato chips, sort of. That would be these. This bag isn't open. This is Tostitos lime, hint of lime. But every week I get these and I eat the whole bag every week like a fat ass. So my wife goes out and gets me more, like a fat ass. They're very good. They taste like regular tortilla chips, except they taste lime-ish, kind of like Doritos. I like them. I don't really eat potato chips, so that's the closest I get. Last DVD box set you watched. I actually got this from a thrift store, The Sopranos Volume 1 or Season 1. This was like, I think, $1 because I had a coupon. It would have been $2, I guess, or $3. I think I got it for $1.50. Excellent show. I had seen seasons, I think, 1, 2, and maybe 3 when I was a kid, but I don't really remember them. My wife really likes mob movies, which is funny considering she's not one iota Italian or Italian-American or anything like that. She's German and Irish, with a little Native American in there. So that's kind of amusing that she likes, and she's also very calm and, easygoing, and she's not violent or, confrontational by any means, and she loves mob movies. I don't know why. So this is what we watched last. Actually, we're up to Season 3 now, but I didn't get those seasons on DVD, if you get my drift. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But this one is the last physical one. Last pair of shoes you wore. Now this one isn't fun. I was at work yesterday, so the last pair of shoes I wore were dress shoes. I'm not going to show them because they're kind of beat up from going in and out of work. But I wear pretty much a suit or a dress shirt with a tie every day. That's primarily what I wear, a dress shirt and tie, so I'm always wearing dress shoes. Or loafers, or whatever you want to call them. I wish it was a cool pair of my shoes, like I have a pair of sneakers with Tupac on them. I have another pair with Cadillac emblems all over them because I love Cadillacs. But sadly, it was not one of those. It was the stupid work ones. Question number 3, 4, 5, I believe. Last Star Wars movie you watched. No one's gonna like this answer. I don't like Star Wars. So the last one I saw was about maybe 3 or 2 years. I would say 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I think it was the initial first Star Wars, which I guess is number 5, or however dumb bullshit that Star Wars series does. So I guess it's episode 5. I don't fucking know. Whatever. It's the first movie with Mark Hamill. I've seen it. I don't like it. It does nothing for me. I think it's one of those movies that, had I watched it as a child, it might have been cool to me now and nostalgic, kind of like The Goonies is for me now, or Monster Squad. But yeah, like I showed my wife The Goonies, she likes it, but I think had she watched as a child, it would have been more interesting to her. So yeah, Star Wars does nothing for me. Sorry guys. Last newspaper you read. I don't read the newspaper. I tend to find it overly depressing. I tend to find their opinions very swayed, and they're always race baiting and trying to make you vote their own way and, you know, muddle your opinion. So I don't read the paper. So I think one day I popped online and checked out Newsday or the Daily News for something, but overall I don't read it. Sorry, my answers are not interesting, I know that. Sorry, Dave. Last fizzy drink you drank. That would be this last night. That is the Manhattan Special. This is the diet version. It is a soda that was made in, I forget where originally. Brooklyn, it looks like. And they sell these all around delis and like Italian markets in the city, and here on Long Island in like Stop and Shops and Wall-Bombs. And it's espresso, but it's very fizzy. Not as strong as espresso, you know, because it's like soda. This is the diet version because I'm very weary of gaining weight, because I've gained weight lately. So I always drink the diet version. It has a lot of that like sweet fake aspartame, which I'm used to, but it tends to bother my stomach if I drink way too much of it. And I've drank like one of these whole things a day, which probably isn't intelligent, considering a serving size is 1 cup. And it says there's 3.5 servings per container, because you needed to know that. So yeah, that's pretty good. If you like espresso and you like fizzy shit, check that out if you get a chance. Last Back to the Future movie you watched. I think #1 was on TV recently, and I poked around it for a few minutes. But I did watch the trilogy on Blu-ray about 6 months to 9 months ago with my wife, because I got it on Blu-ray. Great series, I love it all. Even though the third one kind of goes off a little bit for me, I do like them all. Last YouTube channel you watched. See, this is weird, because it's saying that it was Sega Bits, who did a really cool sneak peek for me, but I believe it was Foxio Games who did a video about the bullshit numbers that companies put out in terms of pirating games. So I don't know why it says Sega Bits. I think it's because I responded to him last, so it looks like I... Anyhow, it's one of you two, Sega Bits or Foxio Games. I love you both. Let me have your love child. So that's the last channel, besides yours, Dave, of course, which is the last one because I'm responding to it. And last person you PM'd, that would be Project COE. My friend Jared, who I've just gotten acquainted with recently, very nice guy from the Toronto area, I believe. Does excellent videos, really likes old school stuff and new school stuff, and great speaker and a gentleman to boot. So I didn't say boot as a joke. I'm not making any Canadian references. I just said that out of habit. I don't know. Great guy. So that would be Project COE. So this has gone on a little too long. Dave, thank you for the question. Lawnboyspost1975. I danced around earlier this morning while making my coffee or whatever when your song was playing on my TV. No one wanted to see that, so I didn't film it. But thank you for always getting your theme song stuck in my head. It is Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to make a video response to me or Lawnboyspost1975, please do so before video responses sadly die. Be good, guys. Take care.